my channel. Today we're going to get started with the Gray Skies Baby Afghan. We're going to use all the same principles that we learned in the first tutorial and apply them so that we can get started. You'll notice that the camera is in a little bit tighter today, and that's because I really want to be able to showcase the stitches that we learned yesterday again, a little up close and more personal for you. So we have the tail piece and then the rest that's attached to our yarn. So we first want to cast on. So to do this, I'm going to want to take my yarn, loop it around my fingers. Make sure you give yourself enough of a tail that you can weave in later. So here is our little lasso. So again, loop, take the tail, put it behind your work. Then you're going to take your crochet hook. Again, you're going to use the J10. You're going to insert the hook into the space, go around that tail piece and through. And you're going to use the left side to tighten. And that's our first cast on. This will become our very first chain stitch. Now the pattern calls for 146 chain stitches, and you'll remember our chain stitch is a yarn over, and we pull it through the loop on the hook. So again, yarn over, through the loop on the hook. And we would just continue this so that we have exactly 146 chain stitches. So I'll go ahead and do a few more, and then I'll meet you back on the other side once you have that many. Careful not to turn your work. You want to make sure that you're keeping this pretty straight. Otherwise, if you turn the work, the end may become a little bit messy. So you want to keep your hand pretty steady. Again, I talked about yesterday the tension being the same between all of these stitches, and that way the work will be much more consistent. So it's always just a yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through, yarn over, pull through. A nice and easy chain stitch. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, and so on and so forth. You can see my chains are pretty much the same across the board. There we go, you can see it now. I'm going to keep going until I hit 146, and I'll see you on the other side. So now I have all 146 chain stitches ready to go, and I can start my project. Now with this particular pattern, it's the single crochet, double crochet alternating. Remember, you always start with a single crochet and you're going to end with a single crochet. It's called the lemon peel stitch, and it's really easy to work up once you get the hang of it. So starting in the second chain from the hook, so this one right here, we are going to do a single crochet. So I insert the hook into the chain space like so. I'm going to wrap yarn over my hook, pull through. I'm going to yarn over again and pull through both loops on my hook. And there's my first single crochet. Now it's alternating, so I know in the next chain space, you can see that little guy right there, I need to do a double crochet. So I'm going to yarn over, insert into the second chain, so straight through, yarn over, pull through, and again I'm going to have 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over again, pull through the last 2, and there's my double crochet. The next stitch is the single, insert into the chain, yarn over, pull through, insert, yarn over for my double, so yarn over for the first 2, and then yarn over, pull through the last 2. So I'm going to show you this a little bit slower in slow motion, and then we'll pick it back up. Okay, so you can start to see, if you look on the back side, that ripple effect is taking place because we're doing the single double crochet alternating repeat. I'm going to do a few more, and then I'm going to speed up till we get to the end of the row to show you how to start the second row. So I've just done a double crochet here, and I'm going to single crochet. Insert the hook, bring it through, wrap around or yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over again, and pull through the last 2. One more time, single crochet, and then a double. Okay, so I'm going to speed it up, and I'll see you at the end. Now I've gone all the way across, doing that single crochet, double crochet repeat. It has a really nice kind of bumpy pattern. So at the end, of course, I finished with my single crochet. So I'm going to take the part that's attached to my yarn, and I'm going to chain 2. So again, that's yarn over, pull through the loop, yarn over again, and pull through it one more time. So I have 2 chains. Turn your work. And now we're going to be working into the chain space of each single and double crochet. Now, the single crochet is going to be much smaller in comparison to the double crochet. See how it has more of a bump here than a single and a double. So I always want to make sure in this particular pattern that I'm going single crochet into single crochet and double crochet into the double. So let's show that. So insert the hook right into that chain space. Can you see that? that nice little spot right there. I'm going to insert the hook into that space all the way through, yarn over, and pull through. Now I have 2 loops on my hook. I'm going to yarn over and pull through both of those loops. And now I'm going to need to double crochet into the next stitch. So it's a yarn over, right in here, insert my hook, whoop, like so, yarn over, pull through. So I have now 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through those first 2, and then pull through the second 2. And now I'm going to be going into the single crochet. Insert the hook into the space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over again, and pull through both of those loops. And then my double. Now it's going to get much easier to do this now that you've already done the first row. And it's just a complete pattern, and repeat throughout the entire piece. I hope that by being up a little bit closer, you're really able to see what I'm doing. Leave a comment if this one was more helpful, just so that I know for tutorials moving forward if this is a better look. You're just going to keep repeating this all the way across. And chain 2, turn your work, do a single crochet into that first single crochet, and again repeat the pattern. So I just did a single, now I need to do a double into that space. So yarn over, put it through, yarn over again, pull through the first 2 loops, pull through the last 2. Single, double, and single. Now starting onto row 3, I want to chain 2, turn the work, and repeat that second row. So you can see it's starting to look really nice. It's got that kind of chunky pattern. So then I'm going to single crochet into that single crochet, and keep going. So you're going to keep continuing to repeat row 2 until the piece measures just about 2.5 feet wide by just over 3 feet. Mine came out to about 3 feet 6 inches. You can do more or less depending on how you see fit. I liked it to be more of a longer rectangle, so that's why I went that far. But in the next tutorial, I will show you how to do the edging to complete your work. I hope that this has been fun and exciting to learn, and maybe a little bit easier to see now that it's up close. And we'll see you in the next tutorial. Thank you.